Well, we'll see. My seat's already sinking in the mud. Clouds are all over. Sounds like a very inspirational video, don't it? Yeah. Sometimes when I get these titles and things that I work on, sometimes it's because of looking at stuff around me, and sometimes it's stuff within me. This was a direct message from higher up to myself today. I figured I'd share with everybody. Still a bit raw. Woke up about ready to run out of vape liquid. Can't even get a loan till Monday. I'm not allowed to go out and make any money. SSI won't let me. So even if I was to create artwork and try and sell it to people, can't do that. Computer, well, that's been down for a while. Run out of bags, grocery bags, toilet paper. That is the way in which I have to do number 2. A lot of times. Makes things kind of hard. Walking back for water, back and forth for water, and I'm just giving you guys, I'm not sitting here complaining. I'm gonna let you guys have a bit of a view into my life. It's because it's important to see it. You go deep, go with inside, go to the higher realms. Anybody can get the strength needed to go beyond the bullshit, you know. Yeah, had a lot of stuff going on the last week or so. I got plenty of friends that's had a lot of shit going on. And did something a few days back and didn't go exactly the way I was planning on it, and that kind of threw me into a loop, back into some childhood feelings, rejection and that kind of shit, which was not the case. It's just some lingering crap within myself that need to be worked on, you know. Trying to find my place in this world, and you know, traveled like 1,700 miles last year, 4 different states. You know, like I've said in videos before, hell, I've been robbed at gunpoint, beat up to the point where I was knocked out by 3 guys, damn near had my ribs kicked in when I was younger. It's been a weird life, man. Walked in on my mom, almost dead. Actually, the last I heard from her was 2 days before that. She was sleeping, shallow breathing crap, and I don't know, never came out of it. Had a cousin that hung himself, another friend that blew his brains out within a month. That was 2 funerals that really made shit weird. Weird enough to where one of my friends at the second funeral stopped me at the door and asked me if I was going to be alright, because, well, knows how empathic and loving I am, how much I care for people. I have another friend that I haven't been able to talk too much because she's going through a bunch of stuff. And it's hard to communicate with people when you're going through a bunch of crap, you know. Sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want your energy to go to them, which makes it really wild when I'm trying to do these videos. It's like, I don't want to get that energy out there, but yet at the same time, it does good to be able to feel the mode and where I'm at. So that way there's context for the whole thing. It can be understood properly. But anyways, just crap going on, crap that's gone on. It's got me to the point of why I'm busting my ass to try and do some organic gardening. The bursitis and arthritis is just making the bones all grindy and shit. And after a while, you know, it's like, if I can't be the full extent of me on this planet, why the hell am I here? I know there's people going in and contemplating that shit. What I'm going to tell you is that's exactly, exactly what this world wants to do to you. You either get in line with their weird version of society, be the slave they want you to, make the damn money for them, drink their fucking beer and fight with your friends over fucking sports during the weekend, talk about a bunch of people look like fucking devil worshippers and shit, and your entertainment. It's all bullshit. Ain't no wonder we have so many psychological issues and stuff going on. Quite frankly, I say fuck all that noise. And yes, you will hear swearing on this station. It may say the Conscious Evolution channel, but don't get it wrong. You're not going to come on here with some suit and tie guy trying to teach you a bunch of shit. You got some regular Joes sitting here, walking around with pieces of this damn puzzle, looking for the rest of you so we can put it together and helping to encourage each other. Strength and courage, two huge, huge things I've learned in life. And I'll be damned if I just sit here and exist. You know, I'm trying with everything I can. I'm like, what is going to ground me back into this existence and help me to be happy? And when I'm happy, everybody I come into contact with feels that. That's why I say, please don't throw in the towel. Reach back into your childhood, into that dreaming mind before it was crushed by the soul-crushing world in which we live. Yeah, just somebody being fancy with words. You can't really crush your soul, you know. They can screw around your psychology to where you just don't want to be here no more. To hell with all that. Like the strength and courage. Remember Terence McKenna saying something about nature, and nature likes strength and courage. Whether you want to call it nature, the divine realms, the existence, whatever, strength and courage is huge. And if people are right that this is some kind of big learning process, and those are going to be two things that get you beyond shit. I tried something a few days back that's not something I would have tried in the past. I'm not an actor. I'm a musician. But I went ahead and tried out for an online dramatic reading of something. I didn't get the part, but I can tell you one thing. I'll never, ever sit there and wonder. I'll never regret not doing it. I could have said, maybe I'm not good enough, and not did it. And then wondered. And then thought to myself, there's another thing I didn't try. Didn't happen. I tried it. I will say though, if any of you know the channel, please by all means go watch it. They got a whole bunch of great people try it out. They're gonna do The Wizard of Oz. It's gonna be awesome. I know because I was like the first one to try out, so I sat there through all the tryouts, and man, there's a lot of talented people on this planet, let me tell you. See, I'm starting to smile and laugh now. Why I'm thinking of that stuff. That is the point of this. It ain't just not giving up and going through your regular everyday life. Be the person that you were meant to be. I swear to you, I went into a deep experience. You know, I like to call it a shamanic experience just because of what, led up to it and this and that. But anyways, was really going beyond the veil. And the communication I got, it doesn't matter what you want to call it. We'll just call it the angelic realms to make stuff easier. These beings, I could feel them. They're almost saddened by watching us just go along in our regular lives, just working for somebody else and not achieving our goals or living our dreams. And sure, there are some people that dream huge, and it might be hard, but hell, to do what I need to do, it's going to cost me money that I don't even see. Am I going to let it stop me? No. You can't. It's those beautiful things I dreamt as a child and that I've always felt were part of me. I have to let out. I have to share. Again, like I said, when I do these things, you do these things, it just permeates all that is. People can feel it. Helps bring more happiness to the world. So, as for me, I'm an artist. Not an artist that'll paint you a great painting, masters or anything like that. No, just in general, everything I do, passion. I put a artistic mind to it. I don't care if it's just doing repairs on something mechanical. But as for me, my chosen form of art, my greatest passion within me is music. And not just making the music and putting it out there, performing it. Putting everything I have into the performance. To the point of where I'm done, I just need to go sit somewhere, rest in meditation with a big ass smile on my face. Knowing that not only did you hear the vocals, not only were they great, not only did you hear my bass lines or other music instruments I might be playing, but that you felt it. You felt it deep within. And at least if nothing else, it changed around your day. We all have something beautiful to share within. Don't be one of those people that sit there as they're older and life's about to end wondering what if. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do the music. I'll make my own shit and I'll play renditions of the other stuff that I've wanted to. And I'm going full in. I ain't screwing around. I could pick a bunch of easy shit, but I'm not. Like 2 days, what's helped to get me back into my nice little manifestation imaginary mode within that child within. Sticks. Started about a week ago, went on a Weezer kick. But then started listening to Sticks. This world is a great big grand illusion. And if that's what we're living in, is a big ass play, and I'm gonna be the best version of Dana ever. Ever. You won't even have to know who I am or know I even existed. But the beauty I bring through my art, all will feel it. I suggest everybody go to that spot within them. Find it. Start out small, whatever it is. Like I said, as far as me, I'm going for the gusto. I'm going to sing the Styx songs. I'm going to do Billy Thorpe's Children of the Sun. I'm not only going to sing that song, I'm going to put performance into it. I'm going to perform it with everything I got. No holding back. I'm not going to look back on my life and go, what if? And not only that, but I'm also going to know that I've made a bunch of people smile in the process. I've brought happiness to a lot of people in the process. Helped inspire others to stand out. So, I do have another channel. And please, by all means, if you can, go subscribe to it. There ain't shit there now. But if I have subscribers, I have encouragement to do this stuff. More encouragement, shall I say. Seems the divine realms and angels above are encouraging me as it is. God, whatever you want to call that. Plenty of encouragement. But it really helps to know that there's people there to view the stuff, because some of the ideas I got, I have to get my computer back online. It's going to take me some editing and shit, and I've seen what it takes to make some of these videos, you know. There could be weeks involved in some stuff. But there's some things that I'm going to do that'll be raw and live. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That is why the channel name is There Is No Box. Because there isn't. I don't label myself for shit. Labels are for boxes. I don't live in a box. Why? There is no box. Anyways, the point in that is, it could be any form of art. Hell, I've thought of maybe doing sock puppets and shit. And I'll even drop some of the consciously evolved thinking into these different things. This channel is more of, it's us connecting, encouraging each other. I'm not trying to get this monetized by any means. I'm not even sure if I want the other channel monetized, because I don't want y'all having to watch commercials about food and shit that'll poison you to death, or Lord knows what else they're trying to sell you. But I get the station built up enough, I can actually have sponsors come out there and just pick who I want as far as sponsors on the channel. You know? And that happens, and of course I'll have more money to be able to invest into things like, you know, I write down different things that I want to do. I got a big enough room in there. If I get it all cleared out, I could put 4 cameras in there, 4 different camera angles, edit it all out, make something really nice and interesting. I live in West Virginia, so I can get a lot of different video where I'm out in the beautiful nature this state has. Sew it all together and make some interesting stuff. Music, funny stuff. Maybe I'll show you into some other things. Thinking about getting a Dremel tool soon, and carving walking sticks and magic wands and stuff for a little while, amongst some other things I've been making. Share it all right there on that channel. Why? Because that's what makes me happy. Those are the things that makes me tick. That's what helps me to ground into this version of reality. Don't let this world and all the crap that's going on in it crush you. Be careful of watching too much news. Actually, be careful of any major news outlets, and even if you're watching independent news, just be careful. Because, you know, a lot of channels the channels that I watch do give you the real shit. And really what's going on in the world could be a little freaky. And to be honest, I don't think anybody knows exactly the direction it's going to go or how it's going to end. But I can say one thing. Whether it be that we cross over into a beautiful new earth, or this planet goes out in a great big flaming fireball, it'll be like the people on the Titanic. I'm going to freaking jam right through the whole damn thing. I don't care if I'm sitting there singing the biggest note I've ever sang and get hit by a freaking asteroid on the way out. By golly, I'm going out singing. And I suggest that to every one of y'all, because you know what? I want to feel your happiness. I want to feel your art. I want to feel the beauty that you're creating. I love you all. And always remember, we are a conscious evolution. Peace be with you, and have an awesome day.